Hi, Collaborate, Elaborate. So, we're talking about the Olympics. If you'd asked me about the Olympics, like, when we first found out about that we were having Olympics like 4 years ago, I wouldn't have really cared. I kind of thought it was stupid at the time because I guess I wasn't really that into the Olympics, and I didn't really see why we wanted to do the Olympics while we were in so much debt and while we were in so much crisis at the time, because that was like when the credit crunch first hit. And yeah, I thought it was really stupid, and I think my attitude towards it has been, I think it's pretty stupid, kind of all the way until the point that it's here, and then you know, I think, oh, traffic's gonna be awful in London. You're not gonna be able to get anywhere. There's gonna be so much like, yeah, everything's gonna be screwed up. Everything's gonna be crazy and hectic in London, and it's gonna be worse. And the thing is, there's all these stuff about the government and stuff like being all, um, oh, it's not our fault that the transport systems in London don't work anymore because like there was like posters put up like that says like why not walk and stuff like that, and it's just like, well, it's your problem. Like, don't push the blame onto us. But no, I actually, apart from all that kind of cynicism and stuff, I actually have really enjoyed the Olympics so far. I've watched like a little bit of the opening ceremony. I plan to kind of watch it bit by bit because it's 3 hours long, so I can't watch 3 hours straight. It just frazzles my mind. So I've watched like the first half an hour, 40 minutes, and I thought it was really good. Um, yeah, I think the whole thing. I think Shelby mentioned about the people jumping on beds and whatnot. Um, Someone did anyway. I think it was cool, but at the same time, I didn't really understand it. It said, "Welcome the children of St. Ormond Street Hospital," which is like a kids' hospital, and I thought, well, for one, if they're the nurses, they've picked like the most model-looking nurses ever. Like, they don't look like the nurses that would be in a hospital. I've been to hospitals many times for many different things. Not for me personally, but for my family and for my dad. And nurses like are just normal people normally, but these people looked like they'd been handpicked to be like beautiful or whatever, and that kind of bothered me as well. The kids, yeah, the same. There was no. I didn't feel like that those kids were ill kids. They were like jumping all over the place and stuff, and maybe they weren't that sick. I don't know, but to me it looked like they just got loads of actors and were like, we have the NHS, and it was like a big political thing. I don't know. Um, you know, Tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what it looked like to me. Apart from that, I really loved the opening ceremony. I loved the whole thing of the forgery thing where they made the ring and lifted it up into the air, and they had all the chimneys and stuff, and it was like the Industrial Revolution. I thought that was really cool. I really really like that. Um, I've heard that Voldemort's in there somewhere, and so it's Mary Poppins. I haven't got to that bit yet. But yeah, so far the opening ceremony was good. I actually sat down the other day and watched the gymnastics with my dad, and it was really, really good. I think we did fairly well in the gymnastics from what I remember. I think it was Germany did awful in the gymnastics, because this guy like felt like he fell off the horse and was like, oops. But